All right. This is what is always the Soft Hour Show episode 10.
Coming
Red
back
Dead.
from unintentional hiatus edition.
Yeah. Accidental hiatus. A month-long whoopsie McDaisy.
We're going to talk about Red Dead.
Yeah.
Except Revolver. We're only going to talk about that for 5 seconds.
Yeah, just to kind of acknowledge that it existed.
Multiplayer was fun.
Was it?
Yeah, it was okay.
Okay. I remember when I remember like seeing stuff for Red Dead Revolver, and it was like kind of not that far post GTA 3, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure it was on the PS2, so it couldn't have been.
Yeah. But they're like, it's Grand Theft Auto but horses and in the West. I was like, holy shit. Are we for real?
I remember when that was like a huge joke. Like everybody thought it was gonna be like really shitty.
Right.
And then Red Dead Redemption came out to like huge critical acclaim.
That game Gun wasn't terrible.
Oh no, that was great. I played it on the PSP like all day, every day.
Yeah, it was just kind of. It was only janky because it was old.
Well, yeah, it wasn't that janky for the time.
No, it was reasonable, and like looking back at it, of course, it's like, well, this game is fucking trash. There ain't nothing to do. Yeah. I can't even fucking do yoga. This is bullshit. Also came out in like what 2005, yeah, maybe before that.
2004, I think. I think it was 2004. Yeah.
But you know, that's how it be sometimes.
Yeah.
It was all right though. It's pretty fun. I mean, once you did all like the poker and stuff, there really was nothing to do.
I don't dislike that it exists.
Yeah.
I mean, I had my fun with it. I played the shit out of that in like my health class in high school.
Yeah. I had it on my computer.
Wow. Look at Big Baller over here. I was playing on the fucking PSP. Like a pleb.
But I guess the whole genre of action western for video games is just kind of bad. There's nothing really.
I think you're forgetting about Custer's Revenge.
Oh. Yeah, whoops. I'll also forgetting about the game's Call of Juarez. If you remember what that is.
The newer Call of Juarez is really good.
What is that?
I think it's called Call of Juarez Gunslinger. I think it came out in like 2012 or 13 or something. That was actually a really good game. That was a really solid FPS.
Wait. Was it the... Hold on, we're going to do some Googling.
Okay.
Juarez.
Good pronunciation.
Yeah.
Really nailed it.
I'm wondering if that's the one that I played. Because I know I didn't play the first one.
I only played Gunslinger.
Okay.
I don't even know about the other ones. I don't know if they're good or bad or what.
I played one called Bound in Blood. And that
I think that was the bad one.
No, the bad one was The Cartel.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In 2011.
Yeah.
Gunslinger. Yep, it came out.
I remember everybody liking 2013. That game. I remember Total Biscuit, I think, really liking that game.
Really?
Actually, I think it was him.
Bound in Blood was pretty neat because I remember you started in like the Civil War, and you're like in a fucking battle.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that on like G4.
Yeah, and it was pretty neat looking. And then it just, I don't know, it was fine. There's nothing really wrong with it.
I don't think there are that many bad Western games.
No.
I can't really think of too many that are like outright bad.
There's not even that many Western games.
No, there's not. But like of the ones that there are, like they're mostly pretty good. It seems like mostly people that approach that genre pretty much know what they're doing. They know what they want to do.
I don't think it's that hard to like kind of hit the correct notes.
Well, there's so much like Western media that isn't games.
Oh yeah.
That I think there's just a lot to draw from, so it's really easy like to just make something completely derivative, but it's a good game because they don't really exist.
Right. It's good that like the Fistful of Dollars trilogy with the what is it, Clint Eastwood and all that exists because that creates like the poignant, really fucking deep ass western instead of just like uh you know John Wayne yelling at Indians, which is fine. I mean, there's some good movies in there. Like, oh, The Searchers is really good. That's like one of the best movies of all time.
I could watch John Wayne yell at Indians all day.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with that.
No. But I don't know.
I think Blazing Saddles actually does a lot for westerns too. Surprisingly,
You know what's funny is I never finished it.
it's really funny.
I hated it.
But I think it's like that kind of inspires a lot of the humor you see in westerns.
That's fair.
Like just the tone of it.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because there's actually like a bit of a feel of that in the two later Red Dead games. I can't really remember Revolver well enough to say whether or not it's in that, but
I don't know.
definitely in Redemption and Redemption 2.
Yeah, there's definitely some comedy mixed in there. And it's also Rockstar games. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure they've taken a lot of inspiration, even in GTA, from Mel Brooks and just
silliness.
the way he does things.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Red Dead 1. What I was doing.
What you were doing.
Well, just where I was in life.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, so that was like 2008, 2009, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay. I was working.
We're really prepared and knowledgeable.
Yeah.
On this show.
I'm the most knowledgeable man you've ever seen. I've got knowledge for days. You want to know about the late Roman Republic? I got you, friend. Is that applicable to this? No, but you could know it.
It was 2010.
2010.
Yeah.
Must have been early 2010.
Nice cover to give me time to Google that.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, so I was waiting to go to the army at that point. Like, I knew I was going. Red Dead came out, and I literally did nothing but play Red Dead every single fucking day until I left.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
What a heavy situation.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, oh, I'm giving away years of my life. I'll play cowboy.
Yep. You know what's funny about that? The last day I was home, I had like until 1 o'clock, and I had nothing to do, and it was like, well, what the fuck am I gonna even do? I literally stay home and watch Dragon Ball Z all day.
All right, here's a question for you.
All
right. Which arc of Dragon Ball Z did you watch?
It's the beginning.
Oh my god.
I have a cat.
What's wrong with your cat?
He's very yelly. Casper, shut up. Casper, shut up.
I'm just glad it's not my dog.
Yeah, I have a cat this week. This month I have a cat. Next month you'll have a cat or a dog.
Perhaps.
You know, granted we go back to our old weekly jam.
We might even have a cat and a dog in this episode, depending on what happens.
That's true. Anyway.
Answer the question, which arc of Dragon Ball Z did you watch?
It was the beginning.
Oh, just like the Saiyan saga?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good choice.
I liked it.
I can respect that.
I really like Dragon Ball Z until he's done running on that snake road. And then
that's when Vegeta was a little gremlin. He was great.
Gremlin.
Yeah, he was all short.
He was short. And he was like, eh.
He's still short, but he was shorter, and he was like, ugh, Nappa, kill them.
Yeah.
Because the fucking weird ass ocean dub made him all snaky.
Yeah. That's what I did with my last hours of freedom before I sold my life to the government.
And there are worse things to do than watch Dragon Ball Z and play Red Dead.
Yeah.
You know, funnily enough, I think I was doing pretty much the exact same thing as you.
Oh yeah.
Except not about to give years of my life away to the government.
Oh.
Because I was a child.
Right.
Well, not a child. I was like a teenager, but you know.
However old you were.
I was like 15.
Yeah. Man, it was good though. I remember like waiting for it for months, and the hype train was really rolling on that one, so I was a little worried. but every piece of media that came out, I like fucking devoured it. And I don't know, just every time there was anything about it, I was just like, oh,
See, I
can I
didn't
have
really
that?
back in those days. I didn't really pay a lot of attention to
Nope.
like gaming news and stuff. I was a lot happier back then too.
Oh, yeah. Huh. I wonder why.
But yeah, I basically had no idea it was coming out.
Really?
And then when it came out, I was like, oh, look at this game. It looks good. And I was like reading the back of the box in fucking GameStop,
Oh my god.
and I just on a whim got it. It's like
Really?
one of my favorite fucking games of all time.
That's awesome. What a great story.
I have all of my favorite games of all time are exactly like that because I didn't pay attention to anything when I was a kid.
Right. So you just like pick something up. That's
Yeah,
fucking hilarious.
yeah, like somebody in my family would be like, all right, let's go to GameStop. You can get one, maybe two things depending on the price, and I fucking like just pick some random shit up and just get it.
That's fucking great.
It's so much better than now in some ways.
Well, yeah, because then you just get bombarded with fucking the news.
I mean, it's good to know what you're buying, but also at the same time, having that mystery is like so nice.
Something happened like that with me recently. I can't remember what it is. If I remember what game it is before we're done, I'll tell you.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, that's a feeling that you can't really get anymore. And that's fucking dope that you did that with Red Dead.
I know. Which it's weird that it was with Red Dead because Rockstar was already super famous by that point.
Right.
GTA 3 had come out. GTA 4 had come out.
Yeah. We were well into it. And that 4 was already pretty like, I don't know, a lot darker story wise, I think. A little bit more deep. Well, yeah, definitely parts.
A lot of people say that about GTA 4, but really the only dark part is Nico.
Yeah.
And it's really disjointed. Because Nico's like this super dark character, like, oh, I saw children lined up against a wall with their hands cut off. How could God do this? And then Brucey comes up and he's just like, oh yeah, I injected a bunch of shark sperm in my tank. It's like, oh well.
Then you gotta yell at your cousin.
What's going on?
I'm trying to learn about all these dead children, and then fucking Roman's bugging me about going bowling.
Why did you write this game like this?
I don't know. That's like Rockstar transition period before before it was just like playing Saints Row, kinda, and then to a more serious tone.
Yeah, because GTA 3 wasn't at all serious. San Andreas kind of tried to be. Vice City wasn't really.
No, I never finished Vice City either.
It wasn't that good, really.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, it's good, but it literally just feels like an expansion pack, which it probably would have if it was nowadays.
Right.
Probably would have been just like DLC or something.
Yeah. I really liked San Andreas. That was cool. They did a lot with that.
Yeah, it really gave you that like gangster feel.
Yeah.
That they haven't really done since. They tried to with Franklin in GTA 5, but they kind of failed because he's bland.
Yeah. He's bland and he's not like really about that shit.
Yeah, he's like the like super archetypal, like I really want to get out of the hood and I'm going to kind of guy.
He's definitely living post gangster.
I would like to see something like San Andreas again one day. Hopefully GTA 6 has elements of that.
Yeah, I liked when they had you like defend your gang height, defend your areas, and take other areas. Turn the whole map green. Grove Street for life.
That did feel really good. That was like the first like bit of Assassin's Creed I ever got in my DNA.
Yeah. Shut up. Kalavoo. Go away. Go lay down.
Touch your cat, Jim.
I can't. He walked away.
He loves you.
I don't really want to stroke my pussy right now. You know what? I hadn't. I guess up until. Shut up. You're breaking my train of thought. I don't know. So what I was gonna say is like until Red Dead 2 came out and like totally sucked you in completely. for me, that wasn't a game that like really put me in a world so fast and so like goodly.
Aside from Red Dead 1, Red Dead Redemption 1,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, I can't really think. I can't really think of anything before that.
Yeah, especially for like a third-person game where you're like looking at your guy the whole time, because that's
Yeah.
it's you know how that is. You're looking at the dudes. I'm clearly not this fella.
Yeah, and that's a really hard kind of thing, especially for me, even in first person games and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
even it's really hard for me to get immersed in anything. In fact, I probably couldn't even really describe to you what immersion is for like a lot of my life. It's just kind of been like a buzzword that people
Yeah.
use. But I will say Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 really did kind of
Yep.
they're probably the only games that got me close to what I imagine that is.
It's a really like I don't think really anybody knows what it is. It's kind of a pretty abstract thing. It's like I could be immersed by fucking I don't know Qbert or something if and the guy next to me could not.
Yeah, it's not really useful. It's not a useful term because
No.
it's so subjective.
No.
Because it's literally just perspective based.
Oh yeah, it's like, do I have the I don't know. Am I getting sucked in by this enough to kind of like make my own story up, or really feel like I'm there?
Right. Because in Red Dead, I would like actually kind of get into character.
Yeah. It's like I'm not gonna doing silly shit like, well, I mean, I wouldn't be running all the time. I'd be tired.
Yeah, I did fucking RP walk
Yeah.
in both Red Dead. That's so.
I gotta
It
go tie
sounds
up
so
my horse
stupid, but
or
I love
walk
it.
away, and I gotta go walk down the sidewalk, not in the middle of the street, down to the thing.
And just like, hey, Mister, a bunch of people.
Yeah. Hey, Mister Man, this is one hell of a day.
Yeah, it feels
I'm
dirty when you don't
tired.
do that.
Right, because it's like, well, what the fuck? Imagine if you were just like living in a small town where there's literally one mud street. And there's just some random fucking guy like pulled in, stopped his horse in the middle of the fucking road, ran into the store, bought a bunch of shit, sprinted out with a gun on his back, and then
Didn't even say hi.
didn't even say hello or nothing. It's like, wow, that guy's a real fucking asshole. I hope he
He
never
had his
comes around here again.
revolver out. He pointed it at me.
So this guy out of his fucking mind? He was just talking to me and he pointed a gun in my face.
Yeah, there's not a lot of games that really get me to do that. So
No.
to be able to do that just feels really good. It's just like a really
Yeah.
unique experience.
When
That's why it kind of made me mad when there was all that like backlash against RDR2.
I know.
It's like,
It's
what is
fucking
wrong
stupid.
with you people? Are you all joyless idiots?
Pretty much.
Why
Okay.
am I better than you?
I know when I'm really getting sucked into something like that when I don't feel like I'm playing frantically.
Right, you're just kind of like taking it in.
Right. Because there's some games where I can't play them really for any long period of time because I feel like my fucking brain is going at like a bazillion miles a minute. Like Mountain Blade. I have Warband down to a fucking science. So like when I go into that, I'm just like,
It's like
I'm
flying through menus.
yeah, I'm mentally tired. By the time I get done.
Yeah, I tend to play games like that too. Like try to min max them as much as possible.
Right.
Like I'm going to play this game efficiently. I'm being very efficient with my entertainment product.
Right. I'm not having fun. I'm so efficient. I'm like German subways.
I think a lot of that is just because of how many games there are now. So you feel like you're like not even games, just how much media there is.
Mm.
Because like, oh my god, why am I wasting time with this? I could be doing literally anything else.
Yeah.
I could be learning a second language for God's sake.
On my fucking phone.
So
That's
to like
Duolingo.
spend any amount of time playing a game is just like, ugh, am I a fool?
Yeah.
What am I thinking?
That's why it was nice to play those like sub sims for a bit, just because they're so slow.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't do shit about it. You can advance time all you want, but like, that's about it.
Yeah, that's why as much of a problem as I have with MGS5, I
Mm.
do kind of appreciate that it forces you to play at a certain pace.
Yeah.
Though I think the way they went about it is really bad, but I guess that's a
Well,
conversation for another time.
yeah. Conversation I'm definitely not prepared for. Barely prepared for this one.
Yeah, I guess it just kind of became like a Rockstar episode, huh?
Yeah, that's fine too.
Yeah, everyone else probably
But,
better.
I mean, there's a lot of material. I mean, you could do. I mean, we could do an episode on Red Dead only, but it would be short.
Well, with the way Red Dead is, and given Rockstar's history, I feel like it's
Yeah.
Red Dead kind of feeds into the rest of Rockstar.
Yeah. You can
'Cause
definitely
I feel like Red Dead Redemption really like fed into a lot of how they do things.
set the tone in a way to going forward. So you can see like things that they did in GTA 5, and it's like, oh well, that's kind of like this but different. I don't know. It's changed the creative process.
Yeah, Rockstar is really good at doing that. Just taking what they did and just straight improving it in a lot of areas. Whereas
Like,
a lot of places they'll like change a bunch of stuff or like just make the same thing again.
Right.
Rockstar, you're generally not going to get that. They kind of did in the PS2 era, but even GTA 3 to Vice City to San Andreas was like fairly big changes.
It's a good thing that Red Dead 1 came out, or Redemption 1 came out, because like it really changed the game on how like gunplay is done. Because remember how like shitty it was in GTA 3?
Oh yeah, it had that stupid lock-on system.
4, I mean, it was really really bad.
Yeah, it was like that in San Andreas too. It had that stupid lock-on system with the ring.
Yeah.
And it would change colors.
Stupid.
Oh god, that's awful.
And it was like, enemies had a health bar and shit still in GTA 4.
I think that was just a holdover, like they didn't know how else to do things.
Right. It's kind of ridiculous to look at now. Because it's like, you don't have a health bar. I shot him in the fucking chest. He's dead.
I know. Where Red Dead RDR2 is like, you literally shoot an arrow in someone's neck and they like, bleed out horribly, and it looks
like,
awful.
Oh god! Ah!
Somebody please help! I'm actually in pain. I'm hurting.
Right. First time I shot a guy in the neck and he just like slowly limped away and like bled out into the mud. I was like, oh my god, I feel terrible.
I know. Like when you kill an animal and they like whimper.
Yeah.
And like start limping. It's like I'm killing fucking great gray wolf Sif or something.
I think Brittany was in the room with me when I killed like a dog. And she, did the dog in pain noise. She's like, "Oh my god,
I'm divorcing you."
Like, oh, I'm actually literally gonna put this dog out of its misery, so I don't fucking hear it anymore. Awful. And and no one else is doing shit like that.
No, not really. Well, it kind of seems like CD Projekt Red might be moving in that direction.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because Cyberpunk, it's kind of Deus Exy, but it also seems a little like Rockstar-y in certain places.
I haven't seen much on that, strangely enough.
I don't think there is much.
No.
No, there was just that one like 40-minute gameplay thing, and then there was the whole Keanu Reeves nonsense.
All right. Definitely excited to see what that ends up being, but I'm not gonna get on the hype train too early. It's way too early.
Well, I mean, CD Projekt Red has kind of earned some benefit of the doubt, I think. So.
Yeah,
I'm sure it will be at least passable.
Oh yeah.
Praise Geraldo.
I'd be surprised if it isn't really really good.
Yeah, it would just be weird, right? Like.
Yeah, well, it'd be really strange if it's like, this game sucks.
It's like, oh man, that shouldn't have happened.
Why?
That really doesn't seem right, does it?
No. I thought it'd be funny.
It would kind of be funny, I will say that.
Oh, I'd laugh my fucking ass off.
It would also be unfortunate, but it would be kind of funny.
That's like Anthem levels of hilarity.
Anthem is its own little bubble of funny.
I do like to see something fail when everybody's like super hyped about it, like Destiny. Everybody was like freaking out about Destiny, and it's just like garbage.
Well, I wouldn't say it really failed.
Well, it's still going, but it's shitty. Failed in my eyes.
Well, fair enough.
No other eyes are nearly as important.
Yeah, I agree.
I have the softest, most important eyes you've ever seen.
My brand.
Yeah, you know.
I like
good.
to see things fail when they deserve to fail.
Well, yeah.
Like Anthem deserved to fail.
Fuck yeah.
The game was in development for 7 years, and that's all they could produce. Fuck off.
Pretty
Get
shitty.
out of here.
I don't know. Good shit. Good video games sometimes take time, of course, but not too much time.
7 years and you have nothing to show for it is ridiculous.
Yeah. It's pretty insane.
Can't even blame EA in that situation.
No.
It's like, come on, we have to make some money from this. But
please.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
It's I don't know. You got to strike a balance there. Whereas I think the next, whenever the fuck Bannerlord comes out, Bannerlord win, ha 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 ha. Mountain wait, Neverlord.
Well, it's going to be in early access now, so.
Yeah. Not until next March.
Well, still.
Yeah.
At least you have a date.
Game's been. It was announced in 2012.
Well, they obviously haven't been working on it all this time.
No, they pretty much have.
Well, it's going to be in early access, so it's not finished.
No.
There's no way they've been actively developing this game for that long.
I don't know what the fuck else this company does. It's the only game they have.
That's jack shit. Maybe they all went and did different shit for a couple of years.
Maybe. I just don't. It's insane how long that's, been around. Because I remember seeing shit for it. I was like, oh crap, look at that. All right, let's do this. And then.
Dude, I'm super down. I'm a virile 23-year-old man.
Yeah, dude, they don't have any other games. No other games.
I just can't believe that they would be developing it for that long and have nothing.
I don't know. They always came out with like monthly dev thingies or whatever.
Yeah.
Progress.
Little dev journals.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I was thinking of. But some of them would be like, "Oh, this is what the cool like tree texture looks like. Look at that. Look how cool that is." You're like, "What the fuck, dude? Why though?"
Oh, well, that's probably what happened. Then they just weren't. Oh
Shut
my
up.
god!
Yes.
They probably just weren't. Jesus Christ! I can't get over this cat. They probably were just like not really focusing. We promised the cat's not being hurt.
Yeah, no, he's stupid. He's
just an idiot.
Oh god, he's so dumb.
He's Tonkinese.
He's the dumbest cat known to man.
He's made out of toy trucks.
Yellow toy trucks. So he's just like, why do I have wheels?
But what I was trying to say was, that's probably why it took so long, because they weren't focusing on what was important. They were doing like the Valve thing.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's just allowed to do whatever they want. So they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this sick tree texture.
It's I thought it was the
Don't even have a main menu yet, but we have a tree texture.
Right. I thought it was the you're staring at the thing for too long, so it's like, well, this needs to be changed. It's not that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Anyway, that's a kind of, that's your Gym Games update. Still waiting for Bannerlord. Want to play it real bad. Looks like it's gonna fucking make me bust 100 nuts.
It could be worse. You could have no progress at all. So at least you have that.
There's a release date, sort of.
Well,
it's an early access date. Yeah. So eventually we'll all get to play it.
Hooray!
Yay! And that's that.
But Red Dead.
Yep, the topic of the show
exists.
Yeah, that's a game that came out.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, everybody seemed to like it, I guess. It was fine.
Yeah, it's a little overrated if you ask me.
I don't like.
It's not
Why
like
do
it's one of the greatest games ever created or anything like that.
I mean, it's good and all, but why do I have to you know, have coffee at the camp all the time and like talk? Why do I have to get on the horse?
I can't believe I have to turn my character to walk in a different direction.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I really think they sacrificed some of the fun for realism.
God, what a bunch of idiots. Actual fucking brainlets.
I mean, fair enough if you didn't like the game, but like,
That's such a fucking dumbass, retard Wojak opinion.
some of it's just like, oh, I don't like this peanut butter because it's not made of almonds.
Yeah.
Why'd you buy peanut butter? Like, Red Dead already existed. There was a bunch of trailers for this game.
Yeah.
It was so obviously very slow.
Yeah.
If you don't like that, then don't fucking.
Yeah, what the hell's the matter with you?
Idiot. What's the matter with you?
Fucking retarded.
Just pay attention to what you're buying. Do some research.
Right. I want a battle royale mode. I want that. God.
100 cowboys dropped into the desert.
Yeah. Hey, feller, where are we riding in today, fellers?
I'm gonna drop in the salty spittoon.
Yeah. Oh God, it's so stupid. Royale is retarded. If you're a fan of that, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm saying it.
I tried. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I really tried to like battle royales. I tried Fortnite. I played it for like 2 weeks, and I just could not. I tried Apex Legends. I just couldn't. I tried.
You and I did Apex.
Yeah. I tried PUBG. I tried DayZ back in the day. I just could not.
Well, DayZ was more of a survival game anyway.
Well, yeah, but it was still probably like the first battle royale, I would say. The first like widespread modern battle royale.
Well, it definitely set the tone because I remember when PUBG came out, people were telling me it's like DayZ but without the zombies, and it's a round instead of like a whole world. And I was like,
yeah, it's the same dude. That's why.
Oh yeah, I was like, well, that sounds pretty interesting. I can get down with that. Then I was like, well, this is fun, for 1 hour, and then that was it.
I don't know. I don't like a game where I can spend 3 hours playing it and gain nothing.
Right. What did you gain by playing Fortnite all day? It's like, well, I have different pants. I look like a skelly boy now. It's
well,
like,
more
okay.
what I'm talking about is like I can spend fucking forever in a single match and like get all this gear and shit, and then somebody just like snipes me from across the map, and I'm just done.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
Like I
saying.
spent all the time getting that gear. I spent all this time running around and like hiding and picking people off, and then someone just ends it, and I couldn't do anything about it. And that's I just have to deal with that. It's like, nah, I'll just play something else.
That's why
I'll go hey a bunch of misters or something.
That's why DayZ was a little bit more interesting because you could actually like do stuff.
Yeah, but it still had that like general gameplay loop, and I just don't care.
One time, way back when me, Nick, and Tim were playing DayZ, so that was the game that we all played, and we literally set up in a house. Nick had a sniper rifle. He's aimed at an airfield, and me and Tim are just sitting there, covering the room, and that was it. We were there for about 2 hours while Nick is just shooting people in the face.
Jesus.
Just facilitating him shooting people in the face. And then I looked at it, I was like, well, this is great. We're killing lots of guys. It's like, no, you're not. You're not killing anybody.
Yeah, you're literally being just a total mooch. You're useless.
Yeah. And it was just like, I remember the last time we played it, me and Nick were just like, okay, let's do like a suicide pact thing. He's like, yeah, okay. I was like, we just took grenades out and dropped them at our feet and blew up, and then we quit the game and uninstalled.
Yeah, those games are they elude me.
Yeah, it definitely appeals to a certain kind of person, the idiot.
I think a lot of it's kids.
Yeah, the kids too. Little,
just like they want something really fast paced and stuff.
Right. I'll excuse little kids because they're little kids.
Well, even like
And
teenagers, like it's the same reason
right,
I played like Call of Duty Black Ops for. I put like 300 hours into just the multiplayer of that fucking game
right,
because I was just like I liked playing something super fast paced. I would just listen to like, some stupid shitty dubstep or something while I played it
yeah,
and just have like a good time. I wasn't really looking for anything like good.
just something kind of there, I guess.
Yeah, like something to play with my friends. Like we're just gonna whatever.
All right, so I'll amend my statement. If you're over the age of like fucking 22 and you play Fortnite like a lot, you're dumb.
Okay, I'll
So
I'll accept that.
yeah, that's that. You're dumb, and we're probably not friends. Now, if you're getting down on some Kerbal Space Program, man, me,
We're
you are
better than
fucking
you,
tight. We are
idiots.
tight, tight, tight.
I don't like Kerbal Space Program.
I,
Program.
just, I do. I like it a lot.
It's
I'm not
fine.
gonna lie. I think it's fucking awesome.
I'm too dumb.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I landed on the moon a couple times, and I was just like, I am the greatest of space.
I just get frustrated with games like that.
Yeah.
Cause like everybody's doing all this cool shit, and I could be doing all this cool shit, but I just can't. I can't. So I'm stupid, and I want to kill myself daily.
Yeah.
And I'll play for like an hour, and then I'll just like uninstall it and be like, well, I thought I paid for it. I should try it again.
Yeah.
And then I just get mad again.
Oh no.
I just have a bad day.
Oh no, poor fella. The poorest fella.
I'm a fragile boy.
I don't know. That just doesn't. All that shit just doesn't grab me. But I'm also me, and I like fucking painting maps. So I mean, what the fuck? Take my opinion if you want.
I'm like the perfect middle ground gamer.
Yeah.
I don't like super casual stuff, but I also don't like super hardcore stuff. I'm like, well, I'm too smart for that, but I'm too much of an idiot for that. So I'm just like,
Maybe I'll play Red Dead 2. Perfect.
I'm just like an actual fucking radical centrist.
Yeah. Oh man,
Big.
you are the most big brain nibocentrist I've ever seen in my life.
What do
You
you mean?
are it. You're just like you can find the middle ground anywhere in anything.
It's because I'm afraid of commitment.
That's fine. It's not even like you don't take a stand on stuff because you fucking do.
Oh.
It's just like, you know, that's that.
Well, I don't know. I just try to be agreeable.
That's fine.
It's easier to fuck people over when you're agreeable.
Then they don't expect it.
Because they just let you do it. You just grab them right by the pussy.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. You know, the president's a fucking rapist.
No, it's fine. They let you do it.
Right. Well, when you're famous.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
Access Hollywood. Quote
Hey,
me on that.
Can I grab you by the pussy? Like, yeah, okay. Go for it. I'm like, all right, here I go.
Can I just get my fingers right in there?
Why, thank you. Goodbye. Ain't nothing wrong there, friend. Just a
Yeah,
couple
I'll
of
just
failures.
continue being a radical centrist, and you can continue being an alt-right chud.
I'm what an alt-rightist on my stream? No way. I'm not gonna have this. I wouldn't say I'm alt-right. I'm actually like alt-light because I'm a fucking bigger faggot.
I would say I'm alt-like.
I'm alt-like. I'm just here for the likes.
I'm an alt-like.
I'm here only for the upcomings and that's it.
I'm making a really stupid, like, it almost doesn't exist reference to, like, roguelikes right now.
Oh.
It's like a massive debate in, like, the indie games community a few, like, years ago. Like, what the difference between a roguelike and a roguelite was. It's just, like,
I don't remember this at all.
It was, like, the most autistic shit of all time.
Sounds it.
It's just such a dumb, like, pedantic argument over semantics.
Pedantic. I like that word.
Yeah, shallow and pedantic.
Too dumb to know what pedantic means.
Like, you get too caught up on the details, not the bigger picture. Like, you miss the forest for the trees.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That kind of ties into what we're even talking about.
Yeah,
It does.
like you don't take the whole thing as an experience, and
Right.
you get
Oh,
too hung up on I have to walk around camp.
I've got to get coffee and talk to people. It's stupid.
What? Dude, I love that they don't let you run in camp.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I kind of wish they did for the chores, but like I like walking around camp because it like forces me to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
And that
Also,
forces me to get really sad when they die.
right. I also like when they're like, Arthur, get off your goddamn horse. You're fucking madman. You're going to kill somebody.
Get that animal out of here. What's going
Jesus.
on? Jeez, you got him standing in the stew pot. Are you a fool, Arthur? Look at what you're doing.
I mean, none of us can have stew. It's your fault.
You're tearing us apart. We're going to starve now.
Yeah.
You gotta go catch another deer, or we're not letting you back in.
Yep. Catch 150. Oh, dude, I bet the people of my camp just had the worst fucking farts of all time. That literally just brought fish back only. Just the smelliest people just sweating fish.
In my first playthrough, I didn't realize I could like get camp upgrades by bringing shit back until
yeah.
way later in the game. So at first, I was like, "What do you do with animal fat?" I don't know. I'll just donate all the animal fat. So everybody's just eating spoonfuls of yak fat all
Arthur,
day.
I don't know about this. My heart's starting to hurt. Shut up. Shut up and eat your dang yak fat. That's what I brought back. Oh, dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Preston was happy about it though.
I bet he was.
He's like, "Hell yeah, Mr. Morgan."
Yak fat, my favorite. They deliver this letter.
I'm gonna eat it off my new compass that you got me. It's big enough.
It's fucking great.
The only thing bad about RDR2 is the way the hunting works is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's literally just RNG.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
What would have fixed it though is to make make a visual difference between a 1-star, a 2-star, and a 3-star.
Yeah,
Like if it's a
like that.
1-star animal, it should be all mangy and shit.
Right, or have like not that many antlers.
Yeah, like little tiny antlers on a buck or
Bullshit
something.
antlers. Yeah. If you're like, oh goddamn, that's a 10-point buck. I'm gonna nail that motherfucker. Sell it to,
Right.
For lots of money.
But as it is right now, a 1-star buck looks exactly the same as a 3-star
Right.
buck.
Yeah. I mean, the game has enough shit in there that's cool that you think they could have done that.
Yeah, it just feels arbitrary the way it is.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Like, well, yeah.
But if they
just
made a visual difference, it would feel a lot better. It would still be the same thing, but it would trick you into thinking that it wasn't arbitrary. Because
Yeah.
it would fit into the world more, and you wouldn't feel like such a shitty, like you were just fucked over by RNG.
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck was I trying to do? It's just like, I need a three-star badger or whatever. I'm just like running around this fucking pond, making all these badgers scurry. It's like, man, I'm really not having a good time here. I mean, this is slow to a point where it's dumb.
Yeah, getting all the camp upgrades is probably like the worst thing I've ever done in my fucking life.
No,
that's not true. Doing all the challenges is probably the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
I didn't even come close to doing the challenges.
I got pretty close.
Did you?
Yeah, there was only a couple I didn't do. I did all the gambling ones, and let me tell you, I wanted to tear my fucking hair out doing the gambling challenges.
I don't doubt it.
It was all RNG. It's like win 3 hands of dominoes in a row.
Yeah.
And if you lose, it resets. So I just had to keep reloading the save, so I didn't lose my progress on that.
That's dumb. You shouldn't have to do shit like that.
Playing the guys at Emerald Station over and over again.
Yeah.
I would just get so frustrated, and they'd beat me because of some bullshit. Just pull out my fucking shotgun and blow them away with incendiary ammo. And just get way too mad.
Yeah. I wanted to get, going back to that buzzword, is I really wanted to get super immersed. So I was like, well, he wouldn't be gambling now. That's insane.
Oh, I stopped doing that shit in the late game. I mainlined the story missions.
Oh,
when
did
I got
you?
to chapter 4 or 5-ish.
Yeah. I guess the only time I did that was really towards the end, because I was like, okay, I'm circling the drain here. I want to see how this shit ends.
Yeah, chapter 1, 2, 3. I was just doing whatever.
Yeah. It's so fun to do, especially in chapter 3, because that camp is way better. I think, anyway.
I don't know. I like pretty much all the camps before Shady Belle.
I don't like Horseshoe Overlook at all.
I love Horseshoe Overlook.
That one makes me so fucking mad, because it's so close to the road, and I didn't realize I was next to it sometimes. I'd, like, shoot somebody, and they'd be like, you're too close to the camp. We're compromised. Just suck a dick.
Oh, I never had that problem.
You didn't? Oh, man, I did that a lot.
I didn't really shoot that many people.
Oh, I did.
It might have happened to me like once or something like that.
When I first started playing, I was just like, oh, everybody gonna die. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, I was like
just
a huge autist as soon as I started playing it.
I was really excited about how the game was. So I was just like, well, this feels nice. Bang.
Yeah, it's probably the most excited I've been for a game since like Assassin's Creed 3.
That's good.
And this time it wasn't disappointing, and I was really happy about it because that's a great fucking game.
Yeah,
I did so much leading up to that game. I've never done that for a game before.
What do you mean?
Well, I watched like the good, the bad, and the ugly, and Blazing Saddles.
Get the right headspace.
I watched Shane for the first time.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, never watched that movie. Literally what I'm named after, but that's what I fucking named.
There's a street named after you.
Don't.
It's
imitate strange men in bars.
It's named after. It's your street.
I hate everything you're doing to me right now.
Yeah.
Makes me extremely angry.
So, to some context with that, we were out and about on Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday, and this fellow who we'll call Rick was super hammered at the bar like he always is. This is like old dude, and he always does like the air guitar and shit, or he like plays Jimi Hendrix. And he's like, "This is a great song. This is a great song.
It's a great song. Good job, man."
Or he'll play The Used and be like, "Man, The Used is so good."
What a strange disparity between those two things.
Yeah. So he looks at our hero over here, and he's like, "There's just the whole bit. There's a street named after you." He's like, "No, there isn't. It's spelled different." He's like, "Yeah, it's CHN. It's your street."
Yeah, my name is spelled SHANE. The street is CHENE.
Yeah.
Like, and this guy is just like so intent on telling me that this street is like, oh yeah, it's like your street. It's like, no, dude, it's not. Like, most of the letters are not the same. Like, the most important letters are not the same. What are you talking about?
N and the E, that's it.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Play more Mamas and the Papas and go away.
Just try to drink this beer.
Like,
really... trying to make me play air bass with him.
Oh, dude, that was so funny. You play the bass. Do it. No, do it like this. And he's just like doing the bass fingers. And you're just like, learn.
That was like the first time in my adult life that I just wanted to be violent with somebody.
Yeah.
I was gonna fucking punch him in the head.
He poked me once and I ignored it, and I heard him go like, "I want to poke him." And I thought in my head, if he pokes me again, I'm gonna break all his fingers, and nobody's gonna stop me.
I wouldn't have stopped you.
No, and I was
usually I would not have stopped you because I was gonna join you.
I think if I snapped all of his fingers in half, I wouldn't even gotten kicked out. I think he would have gotten kicked out. It's like, what did you do to get that guy to snap your fingers?
100%. Cola wouldn't have cared. But
yeah.
This is the worst day of all time.
That was really bad.
It's the conclusion of that story.
Yeah. We don't have to go into that anymore. That's just a fun little anecdote. It's a fun antidote, which reminds me of that hilarious encounter in Red Dead 2, where you gotta suck the poison out of a guy.
You don't have to suck it out. I mean,
you can. You can suck the poison. I always suck the poison.
I never did because I don't think Arthur would.
No, he never would. Suck poison? Man, you better take yourself somewhere else. You're gonna suck poison out your leg.
It's real close to your dick.
I don't know, man. It's not looking too great.
I'll see you later.
Bye. Yeah. No, you won't, because he's gonna die of snake.
That's why I just always carried around medicine.
Oh, yeah.
I would just hand it out to all the black and white men who wanted snakebite cure.
Yep, I escaped from jail, and I need you to free me. Also, I'm bitten by a snake.
Oh my god, the guy that escapes from jail when you like
Yeah.
shoot his cuffs off, I shot him in the head accidentally like 87 times. Because I was
Oh,
like,
it's
yeah,
fucking
no
great.
problem. This'll stick to your cuffs, right? And I would just like pull it out and like
Bang!
aim and just shoot at the same time because I thought it would auto aim on
Yeah.
on his leg cuffs, but it would auto aim on his fucking chest, and I'll just shoot his heart out with my Schofield.
That's fucking great. That's really fucking great. Oh, it's so
That's
good.
another great thing that's good about those two games is like you can have like legit stories that no one else has.
Right. Everybody kind of had the story of like, I pressed the wrong button and now I shot that guy in the face in Red Dead 2 because the controls are a little bit wonky.
Yeah.
But that just took a couple minutes to get used to, and then that whole shit went away. Running into fucking trees though, because the horse is trying to go its own way, and I'm fighting against it, not realizing it, and you just fucking plow into a tree.
Well, yeah, that's why you just gotta get used to the horse kind of correcting its own path.
Yeah, which is nice. Once you get that down, it's smooth sailing. You're just fucking sprinting full blast through any woods.
Yeah, it also makes you get really attached to your horse. Like, oh yeah, good job dodging that, bro.
Yeah. Also makes you attached to your horse when you accidentally throw a fucking Molotov at a stump, set your whole body on fire.
You accidentally punch your horse in the neck.
Yeah.
Oops.
For anybody not in the know out there in real Rhinelander, there's a series, video series by GameSpot called Dirty Artie. That is, it might be one of the funnier things I've seen from like a mainline like game people. Where
Yeah,
they just like
it's legitimately
Yeah.
really, really funny.
these dudes set out to just like it's like we're gonna make Arthur like the dirtiest, most like scummiest asshole man known to the West, and man, do they succeed! It's really good, and you should look at it.
Yeah, here's a little Easter egg for you that you can notice later. You don't have to cook.
No, no, you don't have to cook. Oh my god, dude! I had that clip saved on my YouTube favorites there for a hot minute because I was watching that a lot. It was really really funny.
Yeah, I gotta watch that whole thing.
Yeah, it's good. Really really good. And that's like I don't know. You can't really get these experiences with something else other
No,
than a game like that.
even other open world games, you can't really.
No.
Rockstar is kind of like Bethesda in that they make something that nobody else makes.
Right.
People try, like Saints Row. Saints Row is pretty GTA, especially when it first came out. It was like a total GTA clone.
Oh, absolutely.
Like the
Now,
first
now
two.
it's definitely its own thing.
Yeah, but even back when people were trying to make GTA clones, which people have finally realized that that's a futile effort.
Mm.
But back when they were doing that, nobody was doing it like Rockstar does, and nobody still does it like Rockstar does. And
No,
that's
certainly not.
why they're so successful, because they're like a master class in their genre.
Yeah. Well, they found what works, and then they're doing it.
And just like
Like just
thank
success.
heavens they are.
Yeah.
Some fucking good ass games. Even when their games aren't that good, like GTA 5, I think is probably not the best GTA.
No.
It's
Definitely
not bad, but it's probably
No,
not the best
it's not.
GTA.
It's not bad. It's still like a really great game. It's
Yeah,
just
it's still
disjointed.
so much fun. Like to
The-
just get on a bike and just ride around the fucking state.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, I'm having a good time.
And I don't even think that's like their fault, really. Well, it kind of is. Of course, it's their fault. They made it, but like the whole like having three main characters thing is jarring.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that.
No. And that was a
Okay.
design choice that they tried, and it just happened to not work.
Yeah, and even then, like all three, like Franklin, Trevor, and Michael are decently likable.
Right.
And the story's fine.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't work, it's still like, yeah, I can get down with that. It's still fun.
Them having like a different power up for each character feels like really video gamey and like really out of place, and I don't like it.
The only one I think felt really out of place was Trevor's.
He had that like rage mode.
Yeah, where you like took,
Yeah.
you didn't take any damage for a while, or you
Yeah,
took
it's
like
fucking
reduced
dumb.
damage. Yeah, it was kind of silly. Like the slowing down time to drive or shoot feels like it belongs in GTA,
Well, it's
because that's all you do.
I guess it makes sense, but I just didn't like it.
But like the I'm the Hulk thing is just stupid.
I never did that. Once I used Franklin's sometimes because it was like useful to dodge traffic.
Yeah.
But other than that, I didn't really use.
I don't know. I feel like I can rationalize Franklin's and Michael's. Like, oh, he's just really good at shooting. He's just really good at driving. Things appear slower to him.
I guess it's like simulating that, like, he has a faster
druggies.
reaction time. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. That's pretty much my justification for Michael and Franklin's. But Trevor's just like, okay, like he's on crack or something.
Yeah, he fucking takes a big ass bump of whatever.
Which I guess if you rationalize it like that, it's not so bad, but it's so much stupider.
He's still gonna die. He still gets shot.
Right.
You get shot on crack and still die.
Yeah. You'll go for a lot longer, but
oh yeah.
I don't know. It does just feel so much stupider.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't really use their little power-ups very often, just because mostly I forgot that they existed.
Well, also Trevor's is just stupid. Like, it's not that useful.
Yeah.
Why would you put yourself in a situation where you're getting shot that much anyway?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
So basically, fuck you, Rockstar. Make a better game. You're bad at it. Shit.
We all don't want to get coffee.
I don't have to pet my horse. I'm an actual monster. I don't want to pet my horse. I hate him.
I like petting the horse.
I love petting the fucking horse. Good old Priscilla.
Yep.
Rip in peace.
Mystery.
Because
I was playing when Brittany was in the room. I was like, "Hey, babe, what are we gonna name the horse?" She's like, "Mystery." I was like, "Okay, that's Mystery."
It's too bad you couldn't name it Red Dead 1.
Oh yeah. I thought you said it's too bad I can't name my horse Red Dead 1. I was like, well, I guess you could.
Hey, Red Dead 1, come over here.
Come on, Red Dead 1, we gotta go.
Hey, Call of Duty Big Red 1 for the PlayStation 2.
What a shit game.
That's its full name.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Big Red 1 for the PlayStation 2.
It's too bad he doesn't like yell that out. Call of Duty Red Dead 1 or whatever.
Yeah. They should have done that. They should have made like a few horse names that he actually says.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
They do something similar in Fallout 4, where if you name yourself certain things, like Codsworth will actually say your name.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. There was like another game that did that a long time ago, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a fighting game or something. It was just like, oh, he's the animal. Here's the animal coming up. Some shit like that. That's just like more shit to kind of pull you in. I guess it wasn't really necessary, but it would have been cool. If you're hearing this, like this, then you shouldn't notice anything.
I died.
He died and now he's back. So we're gonna do the ending of the program.
Hooray.
And I have a recommendation of games.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have
Lay
two.
them on me, Jam.
All right, the first one is called Exanima.
What the fuck did you just call me?
Exanima.
What is that?
It is a game on the PC in which you're like it's like a top-down RPG thing, but it's got a really cool combat system where it's a little like physics-based, motion-based kind of thingy where like your dude will be the way your dude is moving and the way you move your mouse depends on how he's going to swing and how hard and shit like that. And they got a mode where you like do a dungeon dive or whatever, but they also have a mode where you're just like owning like gladiator kind of things. You're just like a bunch of fights, and it's really fucking cool. And if you look up a YouTube video on it, you'll kind of understand what I'm saying.
Exanima.
Yeah. Really, really cool combat. A lot of fun. A little bit hard to kind of get the hang of, but once you do, it's awesome.
I think I
Really,
had a
really
little
fun.
bit of X-Anima the other day. I was really itchy.
Oh no. Hope you got a cream for it.
Oh, here's a good YouTube video. This physics dungeon crawler is too funny.
Oh man.
Oh God.
I wonder why it's too funny. You should watch it and tell us why it's too funny.
I'm gonna bounce through this real quick.
Yeah. Well, it's cool. It's a cool game. I never did much of the dungeon crawling because it's hard. But I did a lot of the gladiatorial fights. That was really, really fun to do.
Oh, I
'Cause you
remember
can-
when this game came out.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, okay. I know what
Oh.
this is.
Yeah, it's good. A lot of fun.
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
Yeah.
This video is cancer.
I bet it is.
It's just like 5 dudes all on a webcam and they have like a dog in their lap. Like, this is a mess.
Oh.
Node. Get out of here, Node.
Strangely enough, both of my recommendations of games have titles that start with the letter E. So this show is brought to you by the letter E for fucking drugs.
This show is brought to you by the letter E
For
for
drugs.
ecstasy, which Grover takes every time he sees a child.
Every time I find the most perfect boy. Anyway, so
Second
it's Empyrean, which is
Ooh.
it's a survival
You know,
game.
you got
It's
a bit of a streak with your games here.
What's that?
They're also got a weird name. They're all about some kind of like man with sword doing
Well,
things
This
in
is
a
not
historical
this is
setting.
not Man with Sword
Why is it called Empyrean?
because you're a man in space. Well, actually, you're a man on a planet, but it's like a survival game.
Oh, Empyrean Galactic Survival. Is that what you're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about?
it. Yeah.
Okay, I found a video of that too. While you're
Yeah.
talking about it, I'm gonna look at it.
So you can like build your own spaceship. You can build your own hovercraft. You can build a base on a planet. You can go to a different planet, do the same thing. It's fucking cool. It's a lot of fun.
I really like this character model.
It's a little silly, depending on how old it is.
Looks like Andrew Yang.
Yeah.
He's got like orangutan arms. Why has he got arms like that?
Oh, it's still in early access. I thought it was out by now. I guess not. It's been in early access for a fucking while then. But when we first started playing it was kind of meh. But
Yeah, at least a year. This video is from September of 2018.
yeah. I put over 100 hours in it and I really like it.
Oh gosh, 2 years. This one's from 2016. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that game's never coming out.
No. It's only like $20 though, and I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it looks okay.
So, yeah,
Looks like
it's
a
good.
pretty stock survival game.
You can also go on the workshop and like download the Steam Workshop and download like cool spaceships that people have made, and then put them in your thing. Somebody made the whole Stargate Atlantis city, which is fucking great. It's the whole thing.
That sounds fun.
If you're an old Atlantis fan,
I'm not, but that still sounds fun.
yeah, it's fucking
I like
dope.
cities.
It's a city that flies. So it's in the game, it's technically a capital ship, but
Yeah.
since it's it's a fucking looks like a city.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go check those out, people.
Yep, good games. Good games to play.
X-Anima's kind of cool.
Yep, Empyrean also kind of cool.
Yeah, if you say so.
There. Well, that's it. That's it for episode 10. Signing off.
Goodbye, everybody. There's your first double-digit episode.
Bang, bing, bang, boom. Goodbye.